how do you maintain culture when you're scaling that aggressively? Because that is a danger. You grow so fast that you kind of lose your identity.
So Jason and I and our executive team met with Craig and his team quite a few times. We flew out to San Jose on a number of occasions. We met their entire team, and to not only just talk about the substance of the law, but to really just kind of connect as human beings. And that takes time. I mean, you know, this isn't when we bring on someone, it's not hey Zane, let's, it's nice to meet you, come on, join our firm. We want to make sure that there really is alignment there. And look, there have been instances where we've brought on attorneys and culturally they weren't a fit, and we had to have some active management of those folks. We're really fortunate that we were able to identify very early on that Craig and his team embodied those same characteristics that we do here at Omnis. So that made all the difference. And look, that's just kind of the start of it. We had two attorneys. So in January, we had 10 attorneys join us. So we had,
wow.
so we had Craig's 7-attorney firm. We had a 2-attorney intellectual property firm join us. The principal of that firm is now the newly named chair of our intellectual property practice. He took over from the prior chair, who did a wonderful job. Stephen Shape was wonderful, but Peter Weinstein has been named new chair of the IP practice. His partner is the chair of our life sciences practice. And then we brought on Kathy Fleming as the AUSA, who's chairing our white collar practice. So January was a great opportunity for us to really hit 2026 hard. And really develop practices that we really think are going to give us a lot of excitement in 2026.
So if a lawyer's listening right now and thinking, this is too good to be true, what would you say to them?
So there's really, first of all, it's not. I think if an attorney is really excited about scaling their practice, if they have the ability to expand relationships, or if what we hear a lot is, I'm a great corporate lawyer, but I have all these IP inquiries and I'm sending them out to a firm and I'm not getting anything from it. If you think about those opportunities that can be kept inside Omnis and monetized, if you're thinking about growing your practice and get excited about collaborating with others, then you should definitely reach out to me and we should have a conversation, because what you find is that the traditional brick and mortar isn't the only route anymore in terms of practice. You could practice and have a very, very fulfilled life practicing